Hello everyone, what's up TGL Nation? I want to clarify some things about Project Armageddon and provide some more details about the project, my goals, as well as give out some updates and a big announcement at the end of the video. So let's get to the main question right off the bat. What is Project Armageddon? Project Armageddon is a preservation effort attempting to document the history of Real Racing 3 and allowing players to experience that history through emulators such as Nox Player on PC and vPhone OS on Android devices. This game has been officially supported for 13 years and it has evolved a lot within that time. This project aims to catalog the entire history of Real Racing 3, from its early beginnings in 2013 to the mobile gaming juggernaut that it would become so many years later in 2026. Now there is over 120 different versions of this game that were ever published. Most of them add new content. Others make changes to the main menu design or music themes. And some are simply there to fix bugs and glitches. My goal from the very beginning has been to preserve and catalog each and every single one of these versions, and making them available to you all through the Internet Archive. So now that we're squared away on what exactly the project is, let's now get into some legal questions and squash some common misconceptions. Will I receive financial or monetary gain from this project? That is completely false. Every file that I upload onto the Internet Archive will be entirely free to download, and the content within the game will not be locked or paywalled in any way whatsoever. For me, this is simply a passion project. One that I'm taking a lot of my own personal time to do so. I do not ever want to receive any financial compensation for this project. Not now, not later, not ever. This is something I personally want to do, not only because this game means a lot to me personally, but also because it's an important piece of mobile gaming as a whole. Will the downloads I offer be safe? This is a great question, and while I understand the skepticism, and it's always important to practice precaution when downloading anything off the internet, everything that I upload to the Internet Archive will not contain malware or malicious files or viruses or anything like that. These backup files are designed to exclusively run only through emulators, meaning the game will exist entirely within its own ecosystem, separate from the device operating it. And while I understand and agree with the comments made by Emmy in a recent video of his, I have zero malicious intentions and only want to catalog this game for future use and continued play. Will this project compromise Real Racing 3's source code in any way? Definitely not. I want to document every version of this game in its original state. I am not leaking any core source code or files, nor am I compromising any of the licensed products shown in this game. In fact, one of the Android emulators I'm using for this project, the vPhone OS, is strongly against using their app for the exact purpose of hacks and cracking game code. So this project would be absolutely nowhere if I wasn't following those guidelines. So again, to be clear, I want each version of this game to be showcased as it was when it originally came out, sort of acting like a time capsule for when each update was released. Okay, so for just a brief update on the project and where things stand right now, There has been plenty of speed bumps and potholes along the road. Progress with the project has been slow at times, but it continues on regardless. I will say that things do appear as though they're going to go right down to the wire in terms of getting this done on time for that March 20th server shutdown deadline. One big announcement I can make right now is an open to the public beta test beginning on March 1st. This test will be exclusively for the Android platform and serves a couple of major purposes. The most important reason of this beta test is to create a detailed system requirements and compatibility list. I want to ensure that Real Racing 3 remains playable for as many people as possible. So the more devices that participate in this test, and I can confirm to run the emulator smoothly, the better. This public beta test is also a great way for me to make sure that everything I've done so far over the last 2 months has been done successfully and is functioning across a multitude of devices. And it serves as the last check before that shutdown on March 20th. If you are interested in participating in this beta test, feel free to contact me. I've got a Discord channel specifically for this project, and you can also message me on Reddit as well. I do a lot of project updating there as well. So if you want to participate in this test and want to help out in making sure that this game is not only preserved but remains playable for the most amount of people, feel free to send me a message anytime leading up to March 1st and all the way to March 15th, as that's sort of the unofficial end of the test. And in terms of actually starting to upload game files for everyone to download, I would expect those will begin to upload on March 21st. As soon as the shutdown is confirmed, and I can then begin testing all these different versions of the game and making sure that they do function offline. Once that's confirmed, it'll go straight to the Internet Archive, and I will let everyone know that that specific version of the game is available to download now. But until then, that's all I've really got to say right now. That concludes this PSA sort of video. Just wanted to get a lot of things out in the air, make sure that everything is very clear and understood across the board about this project and about my intentions with this project. Of course, I want to thank everybody who has sent support my way for the past 2+ months. It really, really does mean a lot to me that so many people still care about this game. They care about this game, they understand the importance of this game, and the importance of this project, and the importance of being able to document this game for the sake of history, just to document this game as it played such an important role. This game played such an important role, but also the franchise as a whole played such an incredible role in the development of mobile gaming and the evolution of mobile devices that we have today. So thanks for watching this video, thanks for your support of the project, and until next time, keep on gaming, everybody.